This is the age of abundance in terms of availability. Everything can be bought fractionally. Okay. You want a marketing studio? Come and use this pay per hour. You want a bloody swimming pool? Hire it by the hour. You want tech support? Hire by the hour. Everything is fractional, but yet we make our lives harder because we think it's costing us more than it should. But in reality, it's probably that we're not charging enough. And I think this brings us like quite nicely to what our whole offer is right now with White Label around wanting to partner with MSPs, get them onboarded right now. Okay, you get through our process, but you don't pay anything. We're just there waiting for when you're ready to take that leap, when you're about to win that next customer, when you've shown your true colors and you've said, I'm an MSP that wants to grow. I've got in place all the other bits around my business. I've got my HR, I've got my accounts, I've got X, Y, and Z. And now I just want to make sure I've got a 24/7 help desk available so that if I'm not available or my staff are not available or we're just caught up on something and we just need that hour meet, we just need that break where we can get around the table, have our huddle, talk about all the projects that are ongoing and know that our customers are not going to be too angry because our emails are getting answered, our phone calls are getting taken, and password resets are still happening. We want to partner with those MSPs. We want to get them ready now and they don't have to pay a penny because we want to be in the wings waiting for them to win the next contracts, which the right MSPs will. And if it means we have to kiss a few frogs and get a few MSPs onboarded who might not ever turn out to be our ideal customer, some of them will. Some of them will, and we'll be there waiting to help them grow. And we can coach them. We can help along the way with our Stamp Out support framework, with our tuning center. You've got to bear in mind the number of MSPs we work with, the number of lessons we learn, right, is invaluable. And you're part of a community. It's an anonymous community, obviously, because it's White Label. But we have a wealth of knowledge, not only from our own MSP, but also all of the lessons that we bring to the table and grow from, and we take and we absorb from all of the MSPs we look after around the world. And that's what we want to be. We want people to come and be part of that community.
Yeah, 100%. You never know when that next big customer is going to come on, and you need to be ready to flick it on
Yeah.
and get going with them. I think, like as you said as well, if there's a tool out there that MSPs out there are interested in, the likelihood is we're using it. We have used it within our existing customer base of MSPs. We know it. We can give some insight into that as well.
So I suppose that is how it's all summarized for me. There's just so much that should be happening at a base level now for any IT company wanting to enter the space and for any mature IT company to get with the times. What does that look like for you? What are the biggest things that you kind of
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to start an MSP in 2025, or you're looking to mature as an MSP in 2025, I think there are a few key things you need to make sure you've got in place. And the first one is you've got to be charging the right amount for your services. Cannot try and undercut people. It will not work in this day and age. You need to charge the right money for the right services. I think partnering with the right people is going to be the second point. Outsource what you can, the accounts, the HR, the first line stuff. Outsource that, because that's the easy stuff, and that's not going to make or break the business. Um, the third thing I'd say is automate the easy stuff. Don't focus on the hard tasks that are going to take hours and hours. Automate the easy stuff. Get your time back quickly.
yeah,
And the last thing I would say is picking the right customers. It's very easy to say yes to everything straight away. It will only damage you in the long term. You need to be sure that you can deliver, and these are the right customers for you.
just to parrot a bit of that and echo it. One of the things I realized a bit too late on was even if you have um, customers that are willing to pay a minimum price, even if they only have 3 or 4 users, take them on. Take them on, but charge them double, treble what they would pay on your seat price if there were 20, 30 people. Set a minimum, because that money will be the best money you ever made when you've got that customer automated or working well. But do not say, right, my seat price is £60 a seat and you've only got one user, so you only pay me £60 a month. There needs to be a rite of passage, an access pack to your services as an MSP. You have to have a minimum charge, and for God's sake, if it's £200, think again. It is not going to be enough to deliver what you really want to deliver.